In Chicago's financial district, we ran into America Ochoa, a graduate of Cristo Rey we first met on that 60 Minutes broadcast a decade ago. He's since graduated from Brooklyn College and works full-time at Chicago's Board of Options Exchange.
At Cristo Rey, many of these students will be the first in their family to graduate high school.
We're going to read one book.
With its small class sizes, these carefully selected students get the best education money can buy. Math, science, American literature, taught in both English and Spanish.
Correcto o no correcto?
Good morning.
But back in 1996, when Father John Foley and his fellow Jesuits started Cristo Rey, they knew the students in this neighborhood couldn't afford the nearly $9,000 a year tuition. So the school approached Chicago businesses for help, but not for charity.
So we went out and knocked on doors and said, would you give us a job? In other words, would you hire our students? And I remember one day we came back home and we said, we're getting too many yeses.
Here they focus on the kind of kids who think math awards are something to cheer about.
And America Ochoa.
Have your goals changed? Are they different now because of coming to Cristo Rey? America?
You know, I thought I was going to get through high school, and then after that, I'm going to work construction, because my dad works construction. But now, it's college. Like, I want to go to college.
Was it intimidating to you?
Very.
Senior Alex Macias remembers her first day on the job. Arriving at the looming corporate towers of downtown Chicago was the culture shock of her young life. Had you ever come downtown before you started working downtown?
Actually, it's kind of funny because I never did.
Did you think about working in one of these big office towers?
Honestly, before Cristo Rey, not at all.
Do you give them real jobs? Do you give them real work?
Absolutely. I got married recently. I was okay. I could go away and be fine because I had someone here that would answer the phones and do all kinds of troubleshooting when I was away.
What do you get out of this?
I think it's the experience. I mean, it's been the experience of a lifetime.
What does your resume look like already?
Oh, it's great. I mean, I'm going to graduate high school saying that I've worked at 4 different corporate offices.
For most of these kids, the idea that they could succeed at anything is a revelation. In these offices, they learn just how far they can go.
We're looked at as equals. You know, it surpasses that we're Hispanic. It surpasses that we're 16, 17, 14, and says, you know, here, go into the corporate world. You're destined to work in these big buildings, and who knows, maybe be the CEO of them one day.
Fortunately, in an area with 10,000 high school-age Hispanic teens, Cristo Rey has room for only 500 students.
When we came here, we thought, great solution to all these young people. We're going to open a school, and we're going to embrace them all. Well, we found out you can't do that. We found out that just doesn't work.
What time is it? Almost graduating time.
I think that the 500 kids who are in our school are showing the way to the other 9,500 that there is a way out. It's up to you. You want this, come and get it.
Sandra Macias.
10 years ago, the Chicago community had a dropout rate that soared as high as 75%. For the Cristo Rey class of 2004, the dropout rate is 1%. And every one of the students marching today has been accepted to college.
Baby, I love you. Thank you, congratulations.
Alex Macias was accepted to several colleges. Her choice was made easier by a phone call from Ohio's Xavier University.
You have been selected to receive one of our $15,000.
Oh my God! Are you serious? Thank you.
Alex graduated in the top 10 of her class.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
And the girl who had never been downtown before, who had missed only 1 day of work in 4 years,
I'm gonna call my mom. Call your mom. Call your mom.
reaped her reward.
So I just talked to the Dean of Admissions from Xavier, and they're going to give me the $15,000 plus another presidential scholarship or something like that. Oh, don't cry. You're gonna make me cry.
All the rules, the work, the discipline came down to this.
You know, paid off. You said it pay off. We did it, Ma.